Yeah, I mean, definitely, you came across to crazy stuff. I mean, recently I had, we've been actually the customer want to sell the property, so they need a gas inspection done on the property. So you go there, and I learned the lesson. Back in the day, I used to jump straight in.
Yeah.
But now, first, I take 5-10 minutes just to look around. If I spot anything first, and I look around, and you see this dodgy boiler. I never seen one before. Literally was installed on the outside wall of the property.
Oh right, yes.
And there was a little tiny bloody wooden shed, whatever, just kind of to cover it, but no protection or nothing on that one. And the flue, because my first thought was like, if it's that close to the wall, how on earth the flue goes vertical? I just step back, I'm looking on the flue, the vertical flue, probably about 30-40 centimeters away from the window, which opens the one in the bedroom. I said, oh, that's not right. And I said, okay, it's an old boiler. I say, if I start to give him a lesson, what's right, what's not right. Obviously, I don't have any backups.
No.
Yeah. So I said to the guy, do you have the boiler book? Oh, yeah. Okay, can you bring out just to check the history on all that stuff? Kind of prepare my case, Flip the pages to the flue, clearance, all that stuff. I said, listen, when was last time service? Oh, it was service. Okay, but the problem is that flue is not correct there. She was listening to me, but the guy became so aggressive.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, don't give me this bullshit. And he was really aggressive. Yeah. Come on, start to swear, take your tools, move out. Yeah. I said, mate, don't take me wrong. I'm not here I'm just pointing out problems. Let's see if we can fix them. Yeah. No, take your bag, get out. I said, mate, look, it's the book, it's not me. No, get out. He was so aggressive. At one point, the wife calmed him down and she said, okay, what we need to do? I said, we need to fix the problem with the flue, because the clearances are not correct. I cannot sign off here saying that everything is all right. Yeah. It's simple like that. Or if you don't want a gas certificate, just let me know and I'll walk away, and that's it. We booked the repair. Next day, call. I said, no, thank you. We'll find someone else. So they will try to find someone to close their eyes just to pass it.
Yeah.
And it's a bit, shocking to see this type of.
I've had phone calls like that though, where I've had phone calls exactly the same principle, but I ain't even got there, and they've turned around and gone, "Oh, well, we're renting a house and we need a landlord safety check." Okay, that's fair enough. And they've gone, "Can you do it? Can you do it today?" And you've gone,
right. No,
I can't. Yeah, but we need it. That might be the case, but we can't do it today. And to be honest, you'll probably be lucky to find anybody that will do it today.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, give us a couple of days and I can squeeze you in somewhere. Oh, right. Well, that's not good, is it? And they're going, well, how much are you going to charge? And they're going, well, how many of appliances have you got? Because we do a set for us. I don't know how you do it for them, but for us, we do a set rate for a landlord safety check, which includes one appliance.
Yes.
And then we charge an extra little bit for extra
gas
appliances.
Fire. Yeah, that's right, correct.
So that's what, and I said, I can't remember what it was at the time. I would just say 80 quid, for example. I said, it's going to be 80 quid. And they went, oh my God. Oh, well, I ain't paying that. Oh, what, really? But you're not even going to be here that long. And I've gone, okay. I'll tell you what, don't worry about it. Why didn't you ring round and see what everybody else is, because I knew back then, I was quite cheap anyway. And I just went, don't worry about it. And I put the phone down. And then literally 2 hours later, they ring me back. Oh, yes, we'd like to go ahead if you can with that 80. I'm sorry now, I'm fully booked. I can't do anything for 3 weeks.
Well, you don't want to work with that type of customer, do you? I had the landlord, which now is a great customer, I'll be honest with you. It was just a breakdown. Central heating is not working. His own plumber cannot make it. So just give it a go. Went there, the pump gone on the central heating system, gravity. So quick, just switch the system, change the pump. Went in the kitchen to put the power off. The boiler all Baxi solo.
Yes.
Front cover nowhere to be found. The boiler was open. Okay, you just look around, you see the kitchen cupboard, you see everything yellow. And I asked the tenant, where's the cover from the boiler? Oh, I'm here for 4 or 5 years, never ever been one.
Yeah.
And I said, did last year this property was checked? Yeah. Can I see them? So you see the bloody gas inspection filed every single year without a problem.
Without anybody
and then when you complain to the landlord, and he's right, the landlord He got about 15 properties though. He's not going to see the property, does he?
No,
He will just
no.
call and you go do the job.
Yeah.
And he says to me, Florin, last 5 years, never ever anybody told me anything. Like, what do you mean? I said, you use the same guy. Yeah, okay. Probably that's why.
Yeah.
But we found out when was the price. The price the guy was charging was £35 probably about 7 years ago.
Yeah.
For gas inspection.
Yeah.
We were charging then probably about 70.
Yeah.
So you can
so
understand.
But I find that tends to be a general landlord consensus is they only want
But
the cheap.
it is. I took this guy and I say simple like him. Look, it's my duty now to pick up this problem. I won't be able to leave the ball like this. We'll need to condemn it. You need a new cover on the ball. Obviously, you won't find one. Let's be honest. But it took me about an hour to educate the guy over the phone. I said, listen, you need to understand like this. I will be liable together with you if something will go wrong in this property. If something will happen with your tenants, you just be no, don't be an idiot. I said, would you take this ball in your house with your family, with your wife and kids? No. I'm a landlord as well, and I do treat everybody in that house the same how I'm treating my own house. And it's a gas appliance. I mean, okay, you might not have the same like fancy kitchen, fancy bathroom, and that kind of stuff. Don't take me wrong. But the basic, keep it safe, And you're right, some of the landlords, but what I discover over years, some of them, they don't even have the knowledge. They don't even know what it is. Like recently when we have the regulation with the CO alarm in any rented property. So I'm going to all of them. If you don't have it, we'll put one from our van and we'll charge you 25 quid. I say, I don't need one. I say, yo, you need one. Otherwise you'll fail the check and we'll need to come second time. So there are some of them, they don't even know that. And again, probably is our duty to kind of say out.
We did the same. We always carrying CO alarms on the vans for that reason, for rental properties. And like I say, some landlords just don't know that. And I'm surprised in how many landlords that we get that still ask me how often they're supposed to have a check done.
Wow.
I'm like, well, it's every 12 months. Oh, but I thought that was just a boiler service. No. It's a separate entity.
I think that there's a lesson to be teach on that as well, because boiler service does not have to be checked every 12 months. There's a thing if you want, even as a homeowner, if you want to keep your warranty, if you want your boiler to work efficient, you will service every year. But if not, it's not a mandatory task, isn't it? When the gas inspection it is. We got a landlord. That was the funniest one because he was like, I need a boiler service. And just because I knew he's a landlord, I asked him, do you want a boiler service or a gas inspection? It was like, that thing which is done every 12 months. I said, mate, listen, you need to tell me what you need.
What you want,
Because if I do a boiler service, that won't serve as a gas inspection for your... Oh, so is that different?
I know.
Like, oh my God. Since when you run this property? Oh, I got it for years. And no one freaking told you the difference. And I was like, what's the difference? I say, okay, let me tell you one thing. There you go, cars. What's the difference between an MOT and a service? Oh, obviously MOT is a law. MOT is a law. So you have to keep your car worthy stay on the public roads. It's the same thing with your gas boiler. For the gas inspection. Servicing is something up to you. I mean, we run into the customers, they never ever service the boiler, never. And you got like 15, 20 years old boiler. Well done to you, mate. They never spend a penny. That's good. But when it's coming to gas inspection, as you said, they don't know. They don't know what is required by law. So it's a weird one.
And unfortunately, it's just one of them, isn't it? They just, like you say, it's almost uneducation, but when you talk to them, they've been doing it for years.
It's
like they're brand new into it.
Like, would you go and buy a car, but not taking half an hour to learn the little things around? I mean, or would you like to? I mean, as a business, you just start to invest in a business, What, just for the fun? You don't learn what it is involved. So it's probably gets to the point that because there is a state agent, they deal with it, which I understand that, but still is your damn business. It's like someone said, I think Robert Kiyosaki, he got his the Rich Dad Poor Dad book, and in different situations he talks about, I'm not an accountant, but I need to know numbers. I'm not a lawyer, but I need to know the basic stuff. You just cannot rely 100% on anybody else.
Well, what's it? Joseph says it. Learn 10%, enough to hold people accountable.
You need, because otherwise, how can you keep them accountable if you don't know what they should do?
Should be doing, should not be doing.
No, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct.
So it's a good. Sort of,
I agree. There is that other saying, like, you all the time should employ people better than you, which that's very true.
Yeah.
So in my case, I employ this gas engineer as an installer. So on the assessment before he joined the company, I could see that he come up with a high score when he's coming to installation, not on the breakdowns. Obviously, for me, it was important to have someone to install boiler, not the breakdowns. It is a lot better than me, a lot faster, probably because he's a bit more fitter than me, slimmer, and he's doing that for years. The guy is actually with his granddad since he was 14. Now he's 30 something. So he got very strong knowledge. And he's a good. But in the same time, if he will call me saying like, oh, I can't wire this boiler, he cannot. He cannot do anything with that because I know exactly if you can or not. So you need to know the basic. And landlords, come on, speed up, take the bloody book and read. I mean, these days, funny enough,
take the money.
You was talking about back in the day there was no internet and that kind of stuff. And I agree with you. Back in the day, I remember when the internet started to kick in, it was something like, wow, weird, you know what I mean? But today, you just go on Google and you just type in, it does not take you that long to learn.
No.